Hi, I'm Patrick van der Meer, Visualcoach, and this is still Ubuntu with the NGINX software on there to do some streaming. So we had a restreamer in one video, and we had the HLS streamer, and now we're also going to add dash streaming to this whole program or service. What's the first thing you need to do? Well, if you have looked at the last video of the playlist before this one, then you saw that you had to make a folder to store all the files for the HLS streaming. So we have to do that for the dash streaming as well. The line of code is already in the screen over here. Sudo make directory -p /temp tmp /dash. That's the real folder that you're making. When you do that, then you have to don't forget that you have to make it able to read. So don't make the same typo as I did before. Sudo chmod -R777 and then a /temp tmp /dash. Right, you made the folder that you need. Now we need to configure some stuff. So that means that you're going actually to get the where it is, the configuration file over here, and in the section of the HTTP, there we have to tell any request for a dash video where to go. So let's see what we did before with your HLS. The HLS section is right here within the HTTP section. We said server and listen to port 8080. And when, the server address over here is the same as from the machine that you're on, having Ubuntu and NGINX on. And then you say location, but not location HLS, because we already did it. We do the dash. See? And these are quite similar. The big difference is actually two places. So we have a difference over here. We do exactly the same, but we have dash. We go to the if a request comes for dash, then we say, hey, listen, you go to the temporary directory over here, and then NGINX will fix the rest. It will lead you to the dash. But the types that you find over there are MPD. So in this case, it says application /dash plus XML, and then the file extension MPD, which is the playlist file. Right, root temporary. And then, of course, we lead on to dash. And then the header is the same. Don't forget to use the closing bracket to complete all the brackets in order. Otherwise, you'll be sorry and you will get errors. And you have to redo things. And you'll be puzzling. Where the hell did this curly braces go? Then you go to the RTPM section again. And there we added HLS in the last video. So now we're adding dash. And also this is actually even more the same. And if you want to do it exactly the same, because I deliberately made like a small change, you can do that. But I thought, well, let's do a fragment of 2 seconds. And then we'll take the length of 100. Now this length, I'm not sure, but I don't think I should do an uneven number over here. I think that I'm not sure. But I would recommend, just to be sure, do the fragment size and the length of playlists. Make sure that there is an evenly, when you divide it, it's going to be on an even number. So it's not going to be like 101 divided by 2, which is 50 and a half. Make it 50. Same as over here, 120 divided by 3, 40, 100 divided by 2, that is 50. So all of this, Control X to save, and then Control Y to save it actually. Control X to go into the menu, and Y to save it. If you did it right and you restart your and that's the list line kind, you restart your configuration, because you need to read the configuration file again. You'll probably get something like not like status. No. You restart. This is what you want. If you get some errors, then just follow what it says in the screen. Worst case scenario, you made a typo, then just go into the nano and then correct the file errors. Be careful there. So once you have done all of that, okay, we can close this and just say, hey, listen, give me my OBS right over here, and give me my VLC, and these are on my Windows machine, right? So this at this moment, because I tested it already, is showing this. So on the media open network stream, this is the address that you're going to use. It's the same IP address, the same HTTP, same port number 8080, but now it says dash instead of HLS, and it says OBS MPD instead of M3U3. When you do this and you start streaming, let's start streaming, and you go like, okay, let's play this on the OBS. Give it a second. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't click next to the box. There we go. Oh, now it opened itself. So as soon as it starts streaming, this is something with VLC. VLC goes full screen. I don't know why. But now when I'm waving to you, we only have to wait a few seconds to see the waving there as well. Because it was already streaming, it was already, but there is some delay because there is of course some calculation going on to compress it and make nice dash files and HLS files at the same time. So you might think, okay, let's have a look over here what this server is doing. Is this hard for the server? Well, we can go and look at the system monitor and think about, okay, so what the hell is this thing doing? So let's go to the processes, the resources. That's a nice place to go. So the CPU, this old machine is, oh, it's hardly doing anything. Look over here. Memory swap, nothing going on. And the network itself, nothing going on. The disk, there was a peak over here, but it's probably starting up this this application. But it's easy peasy. It's between the 6, 13. These are the highest and low. 16% of the CPU. It's an old i5, E5. Nothing going on, and it is doing restreaming at the moment. It streams to my YouTube channel. It compresses to HLS files, so the M3UP, so I can read it directly from the machine. And it is also doing the dash streaming with the MPD file at the end. Easy peasy. Have fun with this. I think this is, for now, it's the last video. I might do something later, but I'm not promising it right now. You just look at the playlist to see. Don't forget to give a thumbs up if this helps you, so others can find it as well, or even subscribe. Although the next video might not be about live streaming, but it's one of my other hobbies, because I dump everything that I have fun doing on my channel. Thanks for watching.